It's the 64 Showcase! Hello everybody, it's me, your good friend Sparky, and welcome to the finals of the Mario Party 3 CPU tournament on the 64 Showcase. You're all here! Welcome to the legendary Waluigi's Island. On this island of wicked traps, you'll battle to become the superstar. And, as if by fate, the 4 competitors in the finals here are the same 4 competitors from the last 2 tournaments. First up is Mario, the former superstar, looking to reclaim his title. Next up is Luigi, rising upwards through the ranks with a stunning victory in the last round he had. Will he be able to create a repeat performance? Third is Peach, the current superstar, who is looking to defend her title. And lastly is Yoshi. After suffering a loss in the first round, he's claimed 2 victories in a row in the losers bracket and made his way to the finals. Everyone is given 10 coins, and we're off to the final superstar battle and Waluigi's Island. Which is a little disappointing that Waluigi isn't here to be on his own board. Mario Party 3 has the distinction of not having a Bowser-themed board as its ultimate board. Instead, we have Waluigi to theme our board instead. The first star is over here, and as usual, once I have control, I will take a moment to show off the board to everyone. Mario choosing not to buy an item, even though he looked like he was about to. Heading right into this center area. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Mario, you almost gave me a heart attack there. I thought you were about to get a star on the first roll in the final match. No, he got a skeleton key instead. Anyway, before we switch control off of Luigi, we are going to show off Waluigi's Island here. A lot of things going on here. I suppose the main point of interest would be the center of the board here with the Action Time segment. As you approach this area, the arrows will flash and a roulette will start. You time your button press and it sends you off in the direction that the arrow lands as you land, which does mean you can be sent backwards instead of forwards. And, wow, there's so much here. This is also an important section here. These happening spaces control a countdown of dynamite. If you are in this section of the board, as the countdown hits 0, the dynamite explodes and you lose all your coins. And guess what? This is a big loop that loops around a lot, so if you get trapped here, you're basically gonna lose your coins eventually. Over here, we have a couple of bridges that lead to this island, which there's a lot of different spaces here. Every turn, these blue spaces will transform into a different kind of space. The pile over here. Yes, it can be filled with chance times. Yes, that is as terrifying as it sounds. Skeleton key gate over here. One more rather important thing is this little path here. Basically, you randomly pick a path around. If you pick wrong, you fall down a pit trap and go down the pipes. Emerge in this pipe, rather, and you go back to start. But all of these pipes around the board also lead back to start. And, yeah, this board is kind of chaotic and should prove to be a worthy battleground for the finale of our tournament. Choose Luigi here, set him to hard, set things off, and we can finally begin our final matchup properly. Item space, item shop right in front of here. Makes you wonder if you're gonna spend your coins right away. Luigi chooses not to and gets a blue space. And Peach. Also visiting the item shop, because how could you possibly avoid it? Choosing to spend her coins and buy herself a mushroom. And lastly, Yoshi finishing off the first turn with a 5. Also buying a mushroom. And with that, we are already at our first minigame of this ultimate battle of champions. Of these 4 who keep making it to the finals. Because, I guess, they really, really, really want to be the superstar. I am a little disappointed that one of the newcomers didn't make it here. Having Waluigi or Daisy here would have been fun, but as it stands, well, I guess we have to deal with what we're dealt with. It is fitting that both former superstars are in the finals, though. So, will we see a repeat champion, or will Luigi or Yoshi finally get their chance at superstardom? Yoshi currently leading in our first minigame, the Mario Puzzle Party, with a few points, but as we learned before, the scores can catch up pretty quickly here, depending on who gets a combo and who doesn't. I think Yoshi's kind of got this locked up unless someone does something crazy. There he goes. Yoshi continuing a sort of minigame winning streak. He did pretty dang good in the last couple rounds with minigames, giving him the lead, at least for now. Mario rolling a 6, choosing to go up, and thus action time begins. The speed of this arrow in this roulette changes depending on... I guess it's random. I don't really know if it depends on anything. It can either be really slow and you can make your decision very easily, or really fast and make your decision impossible. Mario buying a poison mushroom. He ended up going off in the wrong direction, I think. Though I think that path downward up there can lead him properly. Luigi choosing to stay in the circle of dynamite and getting a blue space. And yes, with the amount of happening spaces there, the dynamite goes off a lot more often than you think it would. Princess Peach only rolling a 9 with her mushroom, not doing too well there. And which way is she gonna go? She is staying in the circle and hitting that happening. So while it's good for a happening count at the end of the game, getting a bonus star, it's not very good for your coin count. Yoshi gets an item space. What kind of item would he like to have? A standard item. And he gets a rare item. He gets the Koopa card, a very rare item, and the second rare item we've seen during the tournament. Essentially what that does is, as Yoshi passes by the bank, instead of making a deposit, he can use his Koopa card and withdraw all the money. He doesn't need to land on the bank space, he just needs to walk by it at the right time. Anyway, though, we're at our next minigame, Eats a Pizza. We have Yoshi and Peach on one team and the Mario Brothers on the other. You would think the Mario Brothers would be pretty dang good at eating pizza due to their love of Italian food. Though, I guess that's really if you consider the Super Mario Bros. Super Show to be canon to the games, and I don't think anybody does. But it looks like this minigame might go to them. Yep, Mario and Luigi win. Very nice. Things are starting off pretty exciting here. Mario got a hidden block right away. Yoshi got himself a Koopa card. I would have laughed so much if that was the Wacky Watch and Yoshi just decided to end the game now. But either way, Yoshi getting hit by a poison mushroom. Considering how rarely the rare items do show up, I doubt we'll see the last two by the time this game is up. Mario falling down the pitfall and heading through the pipe back to start, going to the trading post, but deciding not to buy anything. and just shy of making it into the dynamite circle. Luigi rolling a 2, rolling low. He's got a lot of coins, but you do not want to hang around this area that long. Unless you really want to risk raising your happening space count. Yoshi with the poison mushroom only rolling a 3, bringing the count down to 3. Stay off those happening spaces, boys and girls, or it could get messy. Cheep Cheep Chase is our next minigame. Appropriate it shows up on the final board, since I believe this was our first minigame of the main tournament. I could be remembering incorrectly, though. It's entirely possible. Everyone swimming for their lives. Luigi getting hit by the bomb. I think that might be one of the only times we've seen that so far. But getting hit by the bomb sends him backwards, and he gets eaten by the Cheep Cheep. Very disappointing, that. That Yoshi pulls off a victory here. Continuing to be the minigame king, so to say. Luigi only in the lead by 1 coin. Everyone seems to be doing pretty well for themselves so far, except for the princess. She only has 11 coins. Not totally fitting of a superstar. And yes, importantly here, you do need to time your button press in accordance with your jump, because it does take a while to actually land in the center and stop the roulette. Timing's everything there, and you gotta get used to it. Mario landed on a Bowser space, and triggering Bowser's curse. Everyone can only roll up to a 3 for their next dice rolls. Thank you for joining me in this wonderful event. You're welcome, Bowser. Really, any progress in this board is really inhibited by this circle of spaces and that roulette up there. Luigi, hitting another happening space. The countdown rolls down to 2. With this curse, it's gonna be hard to avoid those happening spaces. Princess Peach trying to get out of here as fast as possible. So far, the roulette timing seems to be pretty steady. Peach heading this way. I believe she's on the way to the star. Yoshi also trying to make a quick escape. Also ending up going this way. Hidden item space. Item minigame inbound. We have Hey Batter Batter. Yoshi is also to the bank, almost to the bank there. Not that there's any coins in the bank yet, but if there were, he could easily have a large sum of cash for himself right now. Yoshi getting a skeleton key. Very nice. Now, Yoshi's choice of pathways through the board has increased a bit. Yoshi has a full inventory of items, probably going to be hanging on to that Koopa card for a long time. Baby Bowser Broadside is our next minigame. 2v2 Chaos, shooting the target in the center. Everybody really needs to hammer down on their rapid-fire imaginary A button that they have. So far, Luigi and Peach seem to be holding the lead by a few points, but this game can switch up rather rapidly. We'll see if they can stay ahead. So far they can, down to the last 10 seconds of the minigame. Mario and Yoshi really gotta make their mark if they want to win, but I don't think it's gonna happen. With 70 points to 61, Luigi and Peach pulling off a victory here. Luigi really did pull off a stunning win in the last round he was in round 3. I really hope that he brings the same sort of magic that time to this time. Mario heading upward. We got ourselves another item minigame already. The winner's wheel. What sort of item does Mario want? We've got a Bowser suit and a Boo Bell on there. Both of those are pretty powerful items. Though I'd rather have the Boo Bell, I'd say. Let's see, where's the roulette gonna stop? I think Mario might have just screwed up. Yep. Game over. No item for you, Mario. What a shame, what a shame. That always doesn't feel good. Luigi rolling a 5, still stuck on the wheel of dynamite here. The countdown's at 1. The next happening space that gets landed on means that everything's gonna explode, and that's no good. Princess Peach choosing to go down. Doesn't have a skeleton key, and gives herself a Bowser space. Alright. I guess she really didn't want to pass the bank there. She might have done that to avoid losing coins, but I mean, you're going to a Bowser event, you're probably gonna lose coins anyway. Everybody losing 10 coins from the Bowser's coin potluck. Not the best result. Yoshi using a mushroom. Getting an 8 and getting a 2, rolling a 10. Why'd you do that though? I figured you would want to try and roll low. No, he wants to use the skeleton key gate and head back down this way. I guess he figured he wouldn't have enough coins anyway, so he might as well just loop around and try again. Freeing up his inventory a little in the process. 1 versus 3 game. The Ridiculous Relay. Always a fun one. Yoshi up top there with his hang glider. So far, the one player on this doesn't seem to be able to win as easily. We've had it a couple times, but I don't think the hang gliding person up top has been able to win, especially when you keep crashing into bullets like that. Luigi in the center here in the more difficult to control vehicle, trying to make his way to Mario at the end. It is certainly a good opportunity for the one player to catch up while the center player is performing, since it does go much slower than the other vehicles. Mario with the speedboat there, pulling ahead. And I think, unless Yoshi lucks out here, nope. I think we've got ourselves a winner. Mario finishing. Poor Yoshi barely even making it to the end before things run out of before he runs out of time there. Luigi retaining a steady lead at the moment, though he might want to get off of that Dynamite Island pretty quickly before he loses all his money. Mario entering a pipe and heading back to start. Luigi rolling a 7. He does have a lot of coins. He can go get the star, so if he so chooses, but he ends up heading in the wrong direction. Instead, landing on a happening space and changing the bridge to this here space-changing island. The top bridge goes up and the bottom bridge goes down, meaning that if you want to get over there, and yes, the star can appear over there, you have to change the direction that you want to go. Peach, 1 coin short of the star. Very disappointing, that. Ends up heading back to the starting position. Yoshi about to enter the Doom Zone here. Probably doesn't want to hang out there too long. Roulette spinning at a good pace, heads up heading in the right direction towards the star. If he wins this next minigame, he can survive the bank, though he does have his bank card if he doesn't want to pay the money. Using the bank card and only 5 coins is kind of disappointing, honestly. Anyway, we're up to our next minigame, the Thwomp Pull. Luigi on the 1-player side, and Mario, Yoshi, and Peach on 3-player. Let's see who makes it there quickest. Things have to move at a pretty even pace here until someone ends up getting smacked with a snowball. Like that. It really only takes that one blow to kind of put you behind. Luigi barely makes it to the finish line first. And scores himself a minigame victory. Bringing him up to 49 coins. Definitely the coin lead so far. Though will he be able to retain that lead? That's the question. Toad's trading post is open for business and Mario buys himself a mushroom. Heading to the center of the board. Oof. Just barely missing those happening spaces. Toad's asking him a question, and he thinks Mario's pretty greedy, so he gets nothing. Luigi hitting a Bowser space. Bowser making his face known here. The board's not themed after him, but he wants to make sure that you know about his presence. Ever looming in the background. 20 coins for Bowser. Luigi losing some of his large sum of money. Still staying in first, though. Peach's turn, rolling an 8. Stopping by the trading post. Buying a mushroom. Not bad, not bad. And also barely avoiding those happening spaces. Swing and Swipe is our next minigame. A good strategy actually is if you're about to land on a happening space, like you know it's about to happen and you're going to be caught in that blast, you can spend your money at that item shop and make use of your coins the best you can before they're all taken away from you. You can only spend up to 30 coins at a time, but at the same time, that does come in handy. Princess Peach going for a skeleton key, even though I definitely saw a magic lamp in that item minigame selection. Don't know why she chose the skeleton key over a magic lamp, but, you know, to each their own. Yoshi choosing to cut down his space count by going that away. Not using his Koopa card, though, so he pays 5 coins to the bank, and ends up missing the star because of it. I suppose withdrawing 5 coins just wasn't worth it. Really, you want to try and wait till that's up in the at least 30 coin mark, I'd say, before you use your Koopa card. Etch and Sketch is our next minigame here. Let's see if the players can effectively work together to circle some Toad stamps. Peach and Yoshi taking the lead, Mario and Luigi having some trouble here. Really gotta work together there, guys. Alright. Let's see, counting down, and we end with a draw. Unfortunate that nobody getting any coins from this minigame this time. Mario starting off using his mushroom to make a quick escape here. Rolling a 5 and a 9, getting a pretty high roll. Trying to get out of here as quick as possible. Roulette's going slow, so picking his path should be easy. There you go. And going down, opening up the skeleton key gate, and choosing to loop around rather than try and get to that star. Doesn't have enough coins anyway, because he has got to go by the bank first. And buying another mushroom. Putting him almost exactly where he started, with a mushroom and right at the starting point, so, you know. Peach also using her mushroom, wanting to avoid that countdown as much as possible. Rolling a 4 and a 9. 13 spaces. Heading up to the roulette. Again, heading in the direction of the star, but will she actually try to go that way? No. I feel like I've seen this scenario before. I couldn't tell you why, but something about it seems strikingly familiar. But anyway, buying a mushroom from Toad. Again, something about this seems familiar. Hey, we got a hidden block though. That's a bit different. We got 20 coins in that hidden block going to the princess, putting herself in the lead along with Luigi, while that blue space gave her 3 more coins. So now Princess Peach takes the lead. Yoshi heading down the pipe, heading back to start. Talking to Toad. Does he want to buy an item? He sure does. He wants to buy himself a mushroom. And the 5 spaces, oof, gives him a happening space. See, if I were him, I would have probably dumped all my money into a magic lamp to prepare for the future, but, you know, I'm not here. Yoshi down in 4th place with no stars and no coins. Aces High is our next minigame. Everyone's taken to the skies once again. Let's see who shoots down who. So far, everyone avoiding taking any major blows. Pretty intense dogfighting action going on right now. Princess Peach taking a hit, though. Luigi's got a bullet right on his tail. Oh, jeez. Yoshi taking a blow. Luigi got hit somewhere there. I didn't see that happen. Mario, the only one with full health right now. Everyone, oh, there it goes. Everyone's down to 1 hit each. Peach goes down. Leaving Luigi, Mario, and Yoshi. Yoshi gets taken down. Mario and Luigi are now battling for supremacy. Can they finish one or the other off before the time runs out here? We might see a time up. Yes, time over. It's a draw. Mario had a bullet on his tail, but it didn't make it in time, and nobody wins. 2 draws so far. I guess it just goes to show how hard the competitors are competing with each other. They do not want to give up this superstar title. Mario rolling pretty dang high with his mushroom. But what way will he go here? Roulette's running slowly. Going in the star direction, but hey, guess what? Not gonna have enough coins for it, because you gotta go buy the bank. 15 coins dropped off there. If Yoshi makes his way there, at the right opportunity, he could just take out the money he needs and get that star whenever he wants. And we're back in the starting position. And Mario is just buying another mushroom. Alright. Feels like we're a bit stuck here, except for Luigi, who's all the way on the other side here. You can loop around with a skeleton key gate if you would like, if you had a skeleton key, but ends up back at the dynamite circle. Peach, using her mushroom. Hitting that block, getting a 5. Getting a 5, that's 2 5s, which means a 10 coin bonus to Princess Peach. Suddenly, Peach is rolling in the dough. Between that hidden block and that extra bonus right there, she now has well enough over the limit of money she needs to get a star. And she's going to be hitting an item space. Oh, it's coming down and asking her a question. If you saw 50 coins lying on the ground, what would you do? Leave them there. And she gets all the skeleton keys she can carry. How swell. Goodbye, Toad. Thanks for all these items that are pretty difficult to use. Yoshi using his mushroom. Rolling a 9 and a 5, getting 14. Possibly hoping to land right in front of the star space. The roulette's running pretty fast, though. Man, he manages to time it right. He cutting down his space count by 4. Does he want to use the bank card? No, he doesn't, but he doesn't have any coins. He's probably hoping to use the bank card and land right in front of the star there. But he missed it by 1 space. Getting an item minigame instead. Bobbing balloons is our next minigame here. Ooh, we got a Boo Bell right out in front there. I'd definitely want that if I were him. And, well, there you go. The Boo Bell for some coin or star stealage. Very handy, that. Moving on to our next minigame. River Raiders. It's bonus game time. Everyone's scrambling to get some coins. Depending on your maneuvering here, you can rack up quite a bit of coinage. Peach wants that money bag, but she ends up phasing right through it because she hit the log there. She does get that one, though. And she gets that one, too. Probably not going to be able to make it to that bag in time. Nope. Goes right through it. Everyone ends with 19 coins each. Very good. Very handy, that. Peach with 64 coins. Hey, the best number. Mario using his mushroom, trying to get himself some distance here. 5 and a 4, rolling a 9. Unfortunately, not the best result, but it is what it is, I suppose. Heading up out of Dynamite Land. Time of the jump just right. But if I had to place my bets, I'd say Princess Peach is going to have first dibs on that star. Luigi getting a happening space. Countdown goes down to 4. Peach tossing out a skeleton key, because does she really need 3 of them? Goodbye, skeleton key. It's been nice knowing you. Peach rolling a 1, choosing not to go to the bank space and instead choosing to go to Bowser for some reason. What? Okay. I mean, I guess she got a Bowser suit out of it. I guess she really wanted that Bowser suit. Why is she going to the skeleton key door, though? She's got coins. There's the star over there. You need the stars to win the game. I don't know. Maybe she's just got some kind of very detailed plan laid out that she doesn't want to divulge to us. Yoshi going to steal coins from Luigi, which is interesting because Peach is in first place with more coins. But maybe he figures Peach purposefully didn't go for the star there, so maybe she's not smart enough to win, and he doesn't have to worry? I don't know. Could be all part of her strategy to throw off the competition. Entirely possible, but also probably unlikely. Yoshi getting the mushroom. Now all of a sudden, it seems like Mario is going to get that star unless Peach decides to loop backwards and go back around. I mean, she had the bank space. She had the bank space. Why didn't she take the bank space? I'm so confused right now. Anyway, maybe a round of Spotlight Swim will calm me down. Princess Peach trying to avoid capture here. Not doing too great of a job of it so far. Keeps popping up right where she started, more or less, and gets herself captured. I'm starting to have my doubts if Princess Peach is going to be able to protect her superstar title.